What's up? It's your boy Carcino, man. This is a video I never really wanted to do. I kind of held off on it for a long time. Because out of respect for LeBron, I was like, man, this has got to be painful. You know, to go through something like this. You know, this is not something that's ideal that people love to talk about or want to, like, revisit. So I just held back off of it for a while. But now, since he's been so disrespectful as of late, since he didn't won the title, or they giving it to him, you know, I was like, well, screw it. Let's let it be known. So, let's let it be known. Now, let's go all the way back to the beginning. Because this is the truth between the beef between LeBron James and Delonte West. And like we do, I told you, we go to the beginning of everything. LeBron was a high school phenom. I mean, he's growing like a tree. He's got the athleticism, the size, you know, and he's jumping out of the building, and, you know, people thinking, man, this is the next Michael Jordan right here. This kid here is going to take over the league. So he's getting all this attention. And now it's time to audition for agents. And this is his junior year in high school. You know, people saw him with the other high school All-Americans. And they're like, man, this kid here is something else. So his mom, you know, single mom, raised him, and she had him in her teens, so she's very young. While he's a teenager, she's young. She's in her late 20s, gonna be in her 30s, you know? So she's a young woman, and a young promiscuous woman, you know? So she's single. So she's, you know, dating a lot of people, and he's used to his mom's activity. Not saying that he likes it or anything, but that's his mother. You know, that's her business, and it is what it is. Now, in the NBA, of course, he wanted to sign a Nike deal, but you don't say that publicly, as people advise him. Don't say that, because that could hurt you in the negotiations with these other shoe companies that might be willing to pay you a little bit more than Nike. But it's quite clear every shoe company is interested. And if you want a shoe deal, the best guy to get is the good ones. The good ones are good for giving you shoe deals. They're very good. The twin brothers, Aaron and Eric Goodwin. Aaron normally handles more the face-to-face. Eric is more behind the scenes. And Aaron, you know, he comes and meets the mom. You know, she sees this big, tall, black guy, business smart, got on about an $80,000 watch, coming over there talking about acquiring LeBron. And he was like, I can make your son over $100 million before he even dribble a basketball. And she was, whoa, like, that's some good talk. And he's like, I'm not talking, I mean it. This had nothing to do with his basketball contract. This is the money he's going to see right away. He's like, wow, you can deliver a deal like that? And he's like, yeah, that's just the start. Like, he's going to revolutionize basketball. So there's going to be $1 billion deals for him. He's going to have all this down the road. But I'm going to make sure his future is set before he even touch a basketball. If you let me represent him. So the mom was like, well, let's talk over dinner, you know. So rumors flew around that Aaron Goldman got the deal by sleeping with LeBron James' mom. A lot of people have heard that. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but a lot of people have heard that. And this was coming into the industry. A lot of people were like, yeah, the good one got her. You know he was sleeping with the mom. That's how he got her. You know, it could be lies that other agents spread it just to try to throw shade on a person, but she's a promiscuous woman. She's young. She's single. And some agents have done that before to get a client. So it's not like it's ooh, wow, what a shock. But the caliber of player LeBron James is, as he's a number 1 draft pick starting anything, this is like, woo, like it's big news now. So, anyway, continuing on, LeBron agrees the good ones are the best fit for him. They make LeBron James rich, give him that $100-some-odd million contract with Nike. A couple other deals they got in place for him, from commercials and other endorsements. Then, like a year or two later, he dumps him. LeBron dumps him cold turkey and puts his friend in. Got rid of the good ones. It was a shock to the good ones. And a shock to the rest of the world. Like, why would he dump his friend, this agent, and hire a bunch of people who really don't have that much experience dealing with this? What happened? Rumors fly that he found out Goodwin was sleeping with his mom. Or had slept with his mom. And he didn't know about it. And so, that's what turned everything around. Now, he wanted to get rid of Goodwin, and he had to wait for the right moment to do so. And he felt he was at a point in his career where he no longer needed the Goodwins, and he could do it on his own, and had his team with him. Those are the rumors. Now, moving along, Delonte West comes into play. Him and LeBron are cool. Delonte West came up a lot different than LeBron. They came from the same type of rough neighborhood street, but LeBron didn't. Nothing about LeBron is street. He was more of the geeky kid playing the video games, basketball, not getting involved in the nonsense. While Delonte West was all about the nonsense and playing ball. The man owned 15 guns. Serious guns. And LeBron was like, damn, what you need all that for? And he rode around on his motorcycle, guns galore. So, he working out one day, and his LeBron's mom there, she's seeing him with his shirt off all the time, walking around, and he all cut up. And she just staring him up and down, and she liked the way he talked because he's street and she likes street dudes. So, she talking with the players is nothing. LeBron don't think nothing of it. And nobody else really think nothing of it until, nobody knew when, but they started meeting and going out to eat. And meeting her at the house and going to her house. Meeting her and they went out to another place and that was way far out where she wouldn't be recognized or he wouldn't be recognized. They kept a real low-key profile when meeting up. So they would just pick up, order some chicken and roll out. It was, nobody knew really. Then some of the players started to pick up on certain things that was happening between the two. And they were like, this ain't looking right. So the players, I think Mo Williams was the one that told LeBron, man, I gotta holler at you for a minute, man. I saw your mom's, lean over and kiss, dude, and give him a kiss on the cheek or whatever when he got on his motorcycle. And he was like, what? He was like, yeah, man, I want to be sure, I don't want to say nothing. They going through the playoffs, getting ready to go. And he was like, nah, LeBron's just like, that ain't nothing. Because, he like family, he cool. My mom likes him, he like family. She treat him like a son. So, that's what he thinking. And 2 weeks later in the playoffs, all hell break loose. They got caught like making out, allegedly. That's the rumor. They got caught making out, and LeBron found out everything, like right then and there. And all hell broke loose when he kept calling Delonte West, and West wouldn't answer the phone. Delonte West was already in trouble because he got caught with like them 13 guns on him while he riding a motorcycle. And they told him, like, look, this ain't legal nowhere. So once that happened, he was put on ice. Now you got a bad situation that just went worse, that just blew up right in your face. Now what you gonna do? So right away he like, man, dude, I can't go today. Like this is a no-brainer today. I can't roll. So the coaches, everybody in there, and LeBron thinking everybody knew and didn't tell him. The coach, everybody, the ownership, and he mad as hell because LeBron wanted to kill him, but they was like, look, we got to keep this quiet. We're going to keep it real quiet. But it had already leaked out to the press because other people was talking. And LeBron kind of snapped on the entire team because he felt like everybody knew, and they couldn't have West around, and West couldn't really train or work out with the rest of the team until they worked it out. And it was like the owner and told him everything, like, look, LeBron, at the end of the season, he's out of here. Don't worry about it. He's gone. You ain't gonna have to worry about him no more. Like, just play ball. So all of this was getting ready to come full circle, and they were trying to see how they were going to do this. The NBA did their own investigation into this and said, this is what's going to happen. From now on, if your mother comes to an NBA game, like right now, we got to suspend her from coming to NBA games. This is something we don't want. We don't want it in the news. And if she do come to a game, we've informed all the cameramen, everybody will not put your mother on camera TV. LeBron was good. Good. I don't want her on TV. Now, we're going to deny everything. There'll be no questions about it. Nobody asked anything about it. It's done. Nobody's going to answer this. So the NBA officials came in, the league, they came in and took care of what they're supposed to do. Sweep stuff like this under the rug. LeBron is their brand athlete. Like I was trying to tell y'all, how y'all think they would suspend Michael Jordan like he's a regular player. He's not. He's the league. Right now, LeBron is their league. So they put everything into him. The stock is in him. So until the next one come up, whether it's going to be Curry or whatever, they'll build that up. But LeBron is still their stamp brand. You got to keep people thinking LeBron's the best thing in the world. So they got to sweep this up and make it look clean. So they got the broom and they're sweeping. Sweeping under the rug. And y'all tell me, since this incident, have y'all ever seen LeBron James' mother on any ESPN highlight, any photo, any picture of him hugging his mom after the championship? Have you seen any pictures of her when they were in Miami? Do you see any pictures of LeBron James' mom anywhere? The cameraman just missed it. She wasn't at the game. Oh, she was at the game. They know not to film her, not to show her. And Delonte West, they let him play out. They couldn't just get rid of him. It would have been too much conspiracy. They let him go to Boston. And he was nagged about it, questioned, interviewed. They asked him about that, this, and that. And he's told not to talk about it at all. He went to Dallas. He was just spiraling out of control. And this is a guy that suffers from bipolar disorder. And he's dangerous to certain people. And he's trying to deal with his fiance, his new kid. You know, he's trying to, put this thing behind him. And the NBA just like, okay, it's been enough time. People have forgotten. Let's get rid of Delonte West. Boom, he's gone. And he's like, man, I'm trying to audition for a team. They're like, no, that's okay. We don't need you. His agent's like, man, I'm trying to get you in. You might have to go to the D League. And the D League wouldn't take him. So he just didn't understand what was happening. It was like, well, they don't forgive you. You're just completely blackballed. So, one mistake cost him his NBA career. He messed with the wrong person. And even though they're both at fault, you can tell now from the guy she's married to. Mama, you like them thugs. Mama like them thugs. I'm out.